Hi, class. So I wanted to walk through how you would use the uh, annotated bibliography organizer that you've placed your citations in, or you're building your citations in. I want to show you how you would use that uh, to then export into Noodle Tools. It's a very simple process, but I thought this video would be helpful. So the first thing is, remember you're using this organizer to help you think about the credibility, accuracy, relevance, and sufficiency of each of your sources. Um, you've already done work with contextualization. You've already done work with sourcing with the Happy tool to kind of think about historical context, audience, purpose, point of view, and always thinking about why that that source is helping you to better understand your topic or to corroborate an idea you have that maybe you got from your podcast. So let's get to walking how you would use this to move what you've done in the organizer to your Noodle tools. So the first thing is all this up top is all here just to help you to think about, is your source highly credible? Is your source moderately credible? Um, or is your source questionably credible? Remember, you might use some questionably credible sources um, that you definitely want to corroborate. Um, and if you do end up using some questionably credible sources, it's okay to have that in your bibliography. You just want to make sure that you're being clear on um, understanding that it's a questionably credible source. Um, you want to have more highly credible sources, and specifically when you're corroborating something, you want to try to corroborate with a highly credible source, or at least a moderately credible source. So this kind of gives you a rundown of what those are. Okay, so just to be clear. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your brief summary of the source. I have my brief summary of a source that I've used here. I'm going to highlight that. Okay, so highlight it. You see me highlighting it. I'm going to Control C, copy that, and I'm going to go over to Noodle Tools. And here I have, right here is my uh, the citation that I've already entered in to Noodle Tools. So when I open that up, right, you see all of your information that you entered in. And if you go all the way to the bottom, you'll get to your annotation. Now, if you have anything in your annotation, take that out. So if you had that first read overview that Miss B and I were checking in on, make sure you take that out, okay? And all you're going to do is just Control V. You're going to paste that in, okay? It looks like it bolded all of it, so I'm going to take that bold out because we really don't need bold there. Okay, so that's your summary. So I'm gonna create a second paragraph. My summary's in there. I'm going to go back, and now I'm going to start to pull up. I'm going to leave out these questions why and why not because I don't need that in there. And then I'm going to go in and just cut and paste. All right, it bolded it again, so I'm going to take that bold out. All right, and then I'm going to simply go to the next one, leaving the Y out. There's no need to put the Y in. Oop. And I'm going to unbold that and then pull that up so that it's one paragraph. I notice there's no period there, so I'm going to put a period at the end. And then cut and paste this. And take that bolding out. And then finally, get my last piece here. And paste that in, unbold it. So that wasn't that hard, right? And now I have my reference or my citation, and then as I go down, I have my annotation. I'm going to hit save, and there you go. So it's sitting there ready. I have my others in here as well. And then when you are totally finished, when you're all done, okay, you're going to go up here and you're going to export, and you're going to export to Google Docs, okay, all sources, submit. Make sure I'm in my right account. And now Noodle Tools will take all that information and pump it out into something that looks like this. Now we're going to end up fixing it up, okay? But basically, once you get everything in, you have your references or your citations in there, you have your annotations in there. Um, you will export out to a Google Doc, and then we will tell you what you're going to do with that, or we will show you what you're going to do with that. Okay? So hopefully this was helpful. See you later, class.